Hey everybody, this is John. I have Vince along with me tonight, and we're going to be talking about our Necronomicon experience and
I'm
some
here. What are you
things that
talking
we've.
about? I'm here every night. You fuck. I missed one, and now I'm persona non grata. The fuck?
No,
Keep.
no. I'm just explaining that you were here with me.
Yes.
I'm not doing it by myself.
Shut up. Talk.
Yeah. Well, all right. So we're gonna talk about Necronomicon and some things that we're theoretically going to have coming up for us real soon.
Yes.
So
Cheers.
what's the? Oh, so tonight I'm drinking a Coney Island hard root beer. Never
God,
heard
you
of it before.
said
It
hard.
tastes like root beer. It's
Nice.
actually
Well,
really good.
it's funny that you should say that because I have some root beer in this glass with the little bit of leftover crack and rum that I
Oh
brought to
yeah,
Necronomicon for us. So this shit's pretty awesome.
yeah. The Kraken rum made a strong appearance at Necronomicon while we were there.
It did. It was rather appropriate.
Yeah, I purchased a flask just for the occasion of going to the con,
You
and
did.
hit that pretty hard Thursday and Friday, and kind of mellow it out for the rest of the week.
You should get Legends of Tabletop etched on that motherfucker.
That
That'd be
would be
great.
pretty cool.
It would. And then like each year we go to a con, you put a little notch.
Hmm.
Instead of sexual conquest, it's convention conquests on your
You're right.
flask. All
Well,
right,
speaking
cool.
of convention,
Yes.
so it's been, I guess, about a week now, a week and a half since we've been back from Necronomicon.
Yeah, it was the 20th through the 23rd, 4th, 23rd.
Yep.
Yeah, 23rd. Yeah. Yeah.
And this was your second Necronomicon, is that correct?
It was my second Necronomicon, and I didn't think it was possible, but it was twice as fun as the first one. So
Well, I was there for this one.
well, there you go. That's why, you son of a bitch. I would say anyone watch. Do we have any watchers right now? I mean, we may have
We
some
have
later.
no viewers currently.
We have no viewers currently. That's all right. We'll pretend we have an audience, and we may have an audience later. So all you bastards that watch later, if you haven't ever gone to a Necronomicon, if you don't know what one is, I'm not going to explain it now. I'm too tired and a little too tipsy to do so. You can go on and Google that shit and find out what that is, or keep listening, and you'll, from the context of our conversation, you'll figure it out. But you need to go to one, and the next one will be in 2017. There,
Hmm.
so
Which we will be attending again.
we will, and we'll be hopefully be part of a panel this time.
Yeah, it was one of the interesting things that happened while we were there. We had so I made up some T-shirts and some business cards to take with us because little inside baseball. We figured, with the website we've got going now, this would be a little bit of a working vacation. Have some of the industry heavyweights there.
Heavy
Oscar Rios and
Ramsey Campbell.
Ken Hite was there, and Sandy Peterson, Adam Scott Clancy. And we've
Mike Davis.
Yep, Mike Davis, who's been on the podcast before. We stayed with Pete Rawlick and Rick Lai. Yeah. So we talked to Cody Goodfellow. I mean, the list is endless. But we thought, hey, if we went and we were able to talk to a couple of people, and maybe we got one or two interviews, that would be a really good convention. As it turned out, by the end of the convention, everybody we talked to, at least in theory, agreed to come onto the podcast.
Yeah, it was everyone was very approachable, as you said, and seemed to be, at least on the spot like that, fairly amenable to being interviewed by us.
Mm-hmm. Well, everybody's got something that they want to sell, and whatever means necessary, I suppose.
That's true. We're getting there.
My only other con experience was to go to PAX East up in Boston a couple of years ago, and there was just a shitload of people there for that. So I chuckled a little bit when I had heard they were expecting 2,000 people to show up to Necronomicon. I said, "Oh, that's one hell of a convention."
Yeah, I think it was like 2,400 total.
Yeah, it was a little bit more than what they expected, I think.
Yeah.
But the nice thing was, like Vince said, everybody was super approachable. There weren't huge lines. We didn't do any gaming while we were there, unfortunately, because it just took up such a big chunk of time, and we had quite a few things on our plate while we were there. So we just didn't make it up there. Well, we did make it up there, but not to play any games.
Yeah. Just kind of like checking the lay of the land. It was fairly crowded. I mean, each gaming table seemed to be jumping. There weren't too many vacant spots.
Yep, they had some demos going. Sandy Peterson was demoing
Yeah,
Cthulhu Wars.
that table was packed.
Yeah, and then the minis are super cool. Obviously we didn't get a chance to play it, but looks like it's probably a pretty fun game. And we got to meet up with a bunch of people while we were there. For me, I do an actual play podcast with the Dragon Fisters. We play Pathfinder. They mix in a few other things here and there, but essentially it's a Pathfinder podcast. And those guys live sort of all up in the area there, and they all came out and we took over Murphy's one night and pretty much had one whole side of the bar to ourselves between the Dragon Fisters and Vince's group with Mike Davis and Pete Rawlick and James Harrison came up, and we pretty much
he was doing magic.
Else out. Yeah,
he was pulling rabbits out of your hats and other parts of your body.
Mm-hmm.
So it was fun. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a lot of fun for me to be able to get to meet up with everybody. People that and you've been either listening to or now I've been playing with them for a couple of year and a half now to get everybody together and just have everybody in the flesh was a really cool experience. It was the same thing when I went to PAX. I went up there and met the guys from Nerdbound. I was podcasting with them for a number of years, and they were all going up, and I said, hey, if you're going to go, I'm going to go too. So again, that was a sort of a party atmosphere, get a chance to meet a bunch of people. So cons are good for that.
Yes, indeed.
Also, we met up there. Brett Miller is a heavy metal guitarist. His I don't have his Twitter handle in front of me, but you can find him on Twitter.
Is it Yalarthatep or something?
Total
Lovecraftian. Yeah, it's a total Lovecraftian deal.
He's his one website is guitarfoundry.com, I believe. I check my phone real quick. But essentially, he's going to have a Lovecraft themed Kickstarter coming up. It's a heavy metal, heavy metal guitar album coming out. So we'll get him on the podcast when his Kickstarter gets a little bit closer.
Mm-hmm.
You can find him at guitarfoundry.com. If you want to look him up, you can get to his other website. Also find his Twitter. He has some music available. And we also ran into Danny. Her Twitter handle is Imperial Scum. She spent pretty much the whole weekend up in the gaming room.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. So we got to meet some people that that follow the Twitter. So that was pretty neat. And what about you, Vince? What were you doing when I wasn't around?
I was just sitting on the edge of the bed staring at my nuts. No. Wandering around, socializing, spreading the word about Legends of Tabletop and my new novella, Tesla and Malone, Lightning's Call, Book 1. Yes, it's a shameless plug. I don't care. It's really cool. It's a great, quick read. It's pretty fun. I know I'm biased because I wrote it, but I think you'll enjoy it. And
I read it. I pre-read it. I read the arc, I guess you could say, and it is it's a really good book or novella as it is.
Thank you.
Like Vince said, it's quick and fun, and quick little read. You can get it now on Amazon.
You can. The digital copy is available, and the Adam Baker is finishing up the cover for the trade paperback, and I would say another 2 weeks for that. So pretty excited.
And they can find that hardcover where, or that trade paperback where?
That'll be on Amazon as well, and I'll be working on a audio book as well. So you'll be able to choose between the three venues, as it were, three options for how you want to consume my novella.
Mm-hmm. And once you get that trade paperback up there, we'll be posting a link on the website.
We will, yes.
Tweeting that out, so you guys will be able to find that pretty easily.
Yes.
So the con was fun. It pretty much exceeded our wildest expectations as far as what this might mean for the website. Like I said, we expected, maybe we get one or two people might be amenable to coming on. And right now, I think our list is at about 15 guests
We
just
do.
coming out of the convention here.
Artists, writers, game designers. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Fellow podcasters. Yep.
Yep.
It's a pretty full boat. Should keep us busy here for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
We did talk to not Necronomicon related, but we did talk to Oliver from Immersion Studios. Obviously, that YouTube is up there. It's got quite a few hits on it. The audio for that will be clipped. We'll get the MP3 posted up for you pretty soon.
Oh my god, that's dude. I'll get it done. This like I said, this is going to be a working weekend because I have a 4-day weekend. But that's fucking. What's what 6+ hours? What the fuck?
It's almost 7 hours.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, if you want to fall asleep, I mean, not to say the content isn't fun, but I mean, it'll just there's no way you're just going to fall asleep. So I'm going to break that up and maybe set some shit to music and do a little dance, something. So it'll be edited for
edited for content.
Yeah, we'll edit it and post it just so it'd be consumable.
Well, the interview runs for about an hour with Oliver. He gets to shamelessly plug the Kickstarter.
I'll rip that out. Yeah.
We do about 2 hours of character creation, which does not really make for great radio, and probably about 3-ish hours of gameplay, which I think we're probably going to split that up into 2 separate episodes, and we'll run those concurrently. And we'll let you know what the schedule is for that.
Yeah, that'll be a lot easier, I think. Maybe even 3 sections. It depends.
Yeah, we'll see what the final audio is for that.
Yeah, but once I pull out the interview, that brings it down to a little under 6 hours. So,
well, like I said, you could clip 2 hours out of character creation.
Gotcha.
I mean, I mean, some people may be interested, but it's just a lot of number crunching and.
Well, the original unedited version will be on YouTube if someone does want to watch it and skip through it. But we'll make up little like 1-2 hour video bites for people to enjoy, and then eventually do the audio for that. At least the audio of the interview and some of the. I think what I'll do is I'll break the entire thing up into manageable bites, and then make a fun, like maybe something set to music to the funny part. I'll do my best to pull out funny parts and like energetic parts and splice them all together. So we'll do that.
Well, we do definitely want to get up just the actual
interview
play. Well, yeah, and the actual play.
Definitely.
I mean, that's something that we want to.
Well, the actual play is already up there.
Well, on YouTube. But
technically.
Yeah, no, but to be able to get those in chunks for people to download if they don't want to spend a 4-hour chunk.
Mm-hmm.
And it gives us a little bit of extra content. Again, a little inside baseball. It helps us with our content problem.
You must be a baseball fan. That's like the 3rd time you've said that. Are you
What's
a baseball
that?
fan? Are you a baseball fan?
Unfortunately, yeah, Phillies fan.
Okay. Wow. You should give that up. You're not in Philadelphia. You're not even on the same coast anymore, motherfucker.
I am
Does
not.
Does Arizona have a ball team at all?
They do. Arizona Diamondbacks.
The Arizona Diamondbacks. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I get it. You rattlesnakes and shit out there.
Mm-hmm. We've actually had 2 snakes in the yard. One of which
snakes in the grass. Yeah. You didn't chop the head off with a shovel or some shit?
Yeah, I did. The dog found it and started freaking out, and I had just gone to bed.
Oh, aren't you glad that fucker's gone?
Nah, whatever. I like animals, but
oh yeah, well, not snakes apparently.
Well, with the dog being in the house, you couldn't have snakes.
That's
cruising around the backyard. Now that the dog is gone, and I don't go outside on the porch at night very much. There's probably all kinds of snakes back there.
You step out there and get like fucking bit, by a variety.
And my dumbass goes outside without shoes on all the time. So I guess at some point in the future, I'll probably wind up getting bit by something. But
you'll get the lizards nipping at your toes and shit.
Yeah, scorpions and whatnot.
Awesome.
It's a joy of living in the desert.
Yep. Awesome. All right, so we where are we at? We're at the cutting up that latest interview,
Hmm.
the zombie thing. We talked a little bit about Necronomicon
A
and
little
some of the
bit.
connections we made. A little bit, yeah. We have to go over the whole thing. You can see pictures and read John's really well written post-con write-up on Legends here
Oh, thank you.
from a few days ago. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I mean, I look at it this way. I don't want to. I don't need to reinvent the wheel. So if you get to it first, that's less shit I have to do. So
There you go.
I'm still working on another article. It'll probably be ready for Monday because I know someone else will be posting for Friday. So
Who's posting on Friday?
I don't know. You said one of the other dudes is posting for something maybe on Friday.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping Neil gets a review of
Get it in, Neil. You
Infected up
fuck.
there.
You crazy bastard.
Yeah, we're trying to work on our consistency problem. We went
It's
about.
not a problem. It's just it's organic, and we have other things going on, lots of other things.
Yeah, we have lots of other things going on.
We really do. If this was our full-time job, then I mean, there would be a lot of different things you'd be seeing and hearing, actually. But we're doing the best we can. This is a labor of love that we do want to turn into a small empire. And having said that, we're going to segue not so subtly into some of the upcoming things that we have planned, ideas we have planned for the next 3 months, and to end the year with a bang. And those will include the various authors and game designers and podcasters from Necronomicon. So it will be a very Thulu holiday. We'll get some more stuff. But also in the gaming realm, we have a few games that we're going to be reviewing and play testing. And an idea that we have for that is doing maybe an hour, no more than an hour and a half, one shot, wherein it's either us or the game designer themselves will be running the game to players that essentially have no idea or very limited knowledge about the game. So we'll be pantsing the entire thing, and I think that will, if we time limit it, that will be better for the viewer. It'll be more enjoyable. I think it'll be enjoyable for the players to kind of like have like a positive stress, like, oh shit, I gotta create this character I have. I gotta just play him off the cuff and run through this game and learn as I go, real quick. So I think that's what we're going to do in regard to the one-offs. And I had a name for it, and I forget. Do you remember the name I gave it?
I don't think we want to give out too much information until we start to really debut this thing.
Well, I mean, it's going to happen because by me saying this, if we don't do it, I come off as a complete asshole. I mean, more so than usual. So this is almost like sets us up to we have to do it now, and that's the idea. I mean, we're not going to get into like business plans and stuff that we've talked about, but I mean, a general idea of something we would like to do with certain role-playing games that don't involve too much reading or rules commitment. So
yeah, it was like 60-minute games or games in an hour or something like that.
That's right. Games in a crunch, or I don't know, something.
Yeah, so something along those lines. It may involve a little bit of front end work while maybe we put characters together, kind of come up with some concepts or something. But then the actual gameplay itself
will be real quick.
Yeah, real quick, like maybe one combat encounter, one social encounter, just enough to kind of get a feel for the system and kind of see how the mechanics work and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this way people get an idea of if they have an idea about a game that they like and they see us play it. Oh, that's cool. It can be done quickly. It doesn't involve a lot of prep because we can do kind of like review notes of the game either before or after we play. So that's that. So that's my 6 cents on that one. So what do you got? What else are we doing?
Well, like I said, we're just trying to work on consistency, trying to get more things posted. We're going to try to ride this convention wave with bringing on all these.
We're going to milk this shit.
Games. Yeah, no, definitely. We're going to ride it for all it's worth, and hopefully help some of these people out. And be able to sell some product for. So I contacted Oscar Rios tonight. He's got a Kickstarter that drops on the 9th of September.
Okay.
It's a Caribbean themed Cthulhu book.
Oh, that's neat.
So yeah, we're gonna have him on to pimp that out a little bit. So
Pimp.
I'm waiting to hear back from him.
All right.
We tentatively have Ken Height scheduled for October when the Dracula dossier releases.
Cool.
So we'll have him come on to talk about that. We obviously missed the Kickstarter already.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm sure Adam Scott Clancy and Sandy Peterson have some things going on. And Cinda's made an appearance on the podcast. She's made every one but one. There she is.
Cool.
So yeah, we're gonna try to get that. I mean, our Cthulhu quotient is gonna go through the roof, like you said. We're not a Cthulhu specific podcast or website by any stretch of the imagination, but you know, we're gonna take things as we can get them, and you know, whoever we can get on here. So we're gonna just milk it for everything that it's worth.
Well, kind of, yeah, no, true. I mean, it makes sense to take advantage of that and to give the people that we met, to help them out and give them some exposure. I mean, not for anything. This kind of reminds me, this harkens back to our Suburban Noise days, that local poetry, music, short story, and just local event magazine that we did. And our desire to help out budding artists and authors and whatnot, just to get the word out about their work. So this is it's a bit nostalgic. I feel teary-eyed, but not really. But it's sort of, I don't know. October is kind of Lovecraftian for me. You get those cool evenings. It's getting towards Halloween. It's kind of creepy and cool, and it just makes sense. So if we can push out a Lovecraftian H.P. Lovecraft theme for October, then I think it works nicely. It's very fortuitous, and the timing is good.
Mm-hmm. No, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, and also November, we're tentatively planning a convention appearance out near you, I think.
Yeah, the first week. I think it's the first weekend in November, maybe. There's Tucson Comic Con. It's a small comic convention right up here in Tucson at the convention center. So we're going to go and check that out. We thought that maybe David Medansky from Kazam Games was going to come down and rent a table. We were going to try to help him out.
We should get a table with him.
Well, I actually talked to him the other day. He's actually not going to make the convention in that fashion. He has a couple of things going on.
All right.
But he may come down just for shits and giggles one day to just kind of walk around. Yep.
Yeah.
Emily wants to get dressed up in Attack on Titan cosplay, so chances are we're going to be there in full Titan regalia.
I'm not wearing that. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not. No. I will. You know what? Send me information about that. We should still reach out to the convention organizers and find out how much a table would be, because we can plug both Legends of Tabletop and any merchandise swag we have, and get people on our mailing list. And I can also promote my book.
Yeah, and I think as of right now, they're still compiling guests and panels and that sort of stuff. So I'll get you that information. You can take a look into that.
I'll reach out, because I don't mind fronting the money for a table. I think that would be worth our while.
I can't imagine it would cost very much.
No.
But I'm not sure. But I will look into that and I will let you know.
Cool. I would appreciate that, sir. Yep. You filthy bastard, you.
I can't do two things at the same time, so I will not send it to you now, but I will send it to you later.
That's fine with me.
And we'll have to post this up to Facebook later, because it apparently did not post even though it was supposed to.
I noticed that there was like a little pop-up that came up over your icon and said didn't post to Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to mention something, but I assumed you already knew, so fuck it.
Nope, it's fine.
Oh,
let's see, what else? So while we were there, I had, like I said earlier, I had T-shirts made up, and we passed out just a ton of business cards. Mm-hmm. Well, the T-shirts were worth every single penny. as the gaming mistress for Necronomicon happened to walk by and notice our T-shirts.
She saw the back of our T-shirts as we were sitting there talking to Mike Davis.
Yep. So she stopped us and sort of asked what we were about, and she invited us to come up to talk to her later on that day, which we did. And tentatively, at least, she had said to us that she would like us to come back and do a panel in 2017. So, we're just kind of flying by the seat of our pants here. So
that's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, I look forward to it.
Yeah, so we'll be there in full I don't know, balls out mode, I guess, when we go next time.
Pretty much.
And yeah, so hopefully you'll see our name in the little convention guide next time. In 2 years, Vince will have at least one more book published, if not two. So we'll definitely have some stuff to shill while we're there, along with our own website.
Yes. Yeah, I actually have one. I blogged about this today, or blog. It's kind of stupid. I journaled, whatever. I'd like to have the second. I'm halfway through the second one now, and I hope to have that finished up by December, so I get into the editing process. So there'll definitely be a second one ready to go for Necronomicon 2017.
Cool.
Yep.
So as good as this one was, we're expecting that 2017 will be even better.
Hell yeah.
As we'll be more intimately involved with things that are going on, as opposed to just kind of, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? Hey, can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, they'll know us. We've been in Facebook contact, and there's all kinds of communications going back and forth. And the fact that if we are on a panel, if I don't shit my pants out of nervousness, then it should be okay.
I think you'll be better at that than I will. I absolutely hate public speaking.
I used to hate it, and then I it's really weird. I decided to just go into this I don't give a fuck mindset. I don't care. So, and that it gave myself permission to whatever. Fuck it. I'm gonna come up here and have fun. I'm not gonna disrespect or hurt anyone's feelings, but I'm gonna have fun with this. So public speaking for me now is a lot easier than it was when I was younger, especially in college. So, But yeah, we should do well. It'll be a fun time, no matter what. Whether we do that or not, we'll enjoy it.
Well, we'll have the flask again, so that might help to.
We will have the flask, cracking it rum, and yes. So it might be one of those drunken panel talks that no one knows about until it's well underway. And you can't stop us once we're live.
Yeah.
So. It's not we get officially announced that it's going to be a drunken panel, but it's going to be a drunken panel.
It very well could be.
That's right.
They'll need somebody else to moderate then.
Probably. Well, we can, I'm sure we'll be able to find somebody foolish enough. We could fool someone.
That's entirely possible. Well, that's out of our control, so we'll have to see how that all shakes out.
Exactly.
Hello to our one viewer, whoever you may be.
Are. You could actually, if you want to, whoever's watching us, you can go on the Legends of Tabletop Facebook and say hello to us, and I will say hello back.
For sure.
Yeah.
As slow as the friggin' internet is tonight.
It is really slow tonight. I don't know. It's like molasses. It's like a sloth on Quaaludes. It's really, really slow.
It is terrible tonight.
Well, fortunately, this connection's been pretty good, so that's a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
But.
And it's not my laptop because I still have more than half a charge, so it's not me.
Why you should plug that shit in, dude?
No, not yet.
It gives your processor a little more oomph.
Fully charged, fully discharged.
There's a joke in there somewhere. I'll leave that one alone. I'll leave it up to everyone's imagination.
I don't want to fuck the battery up.
You're not gonna fuck the battery up. You're fine.
Yeah, I'm not plugging it in.
Not gonna plug it in. Of course, now that Glade plug-in commercial jingle is going through my head. Plug it in. You know what?
Yeah.
It annoys the fuck out of me. I don't remember what I had for dinner a week ago, but I can remember that fucking jingle.
Probably the whole thing too.
Probably. I'm not going to repeat it there. Shut up.
Yeah, probably.
I'm going
Don't
to
do
finish
that.
this Kraken rum and lovely root beer. So here you go. That one.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I only got one of these.
You'll probably buy more now that you've had it because it looks pretty fucking tasty.
I might. It's not something you want to drink all the time because it's sweet. It's almost like a liqueur.
Mm.
It burps like root beer too.
Like a lambic, yeah. Oh, did you see Brett's Twitter about was in New York and they had the Narragansett, the Lovecraftian beer?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, so I'm like, hoist one high for us. It's pretty cool. I didn't think that they went. I thought they were specifically a Rhode Island occurrence, but apparently not. It'd be nice if they had it down here. I don't know how far they ship.
The
whole licensing thing with alcohol across state lines and stupid bullshit like that. Pardon me.
Yeah, it was tasty. Every beer that I drank while we were up in Providence was a Lovecraft beer.
How many did you have?
Over the entire weekend? Oh, I don't know. Jeez, it had to be 6 or 8. But we were drinking other stuff. I mean, we killed 4 bottles of wine.
That's true.
On Thursday night, along with some beer and, of course, some rum.
That is true.
Yeah, I just went to Brett's page here and I saw he posted that. I haven't been on the Twitter all too much since coming back from the convention. I've just been super busy with stuff.
Yeah, I know.
It's been hard to keep up with everything.
Hey, our Facebook page has 39 people liking it. Woohoo!
No 39 new likes.
Yeah. Well, how many do we have total?
Yeah, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You're the fucking moderator of that shit. I can only view it. I can't see it.
I don't know. Let me see.
Our picture got some likes.
Yeah,
Pete Blair, David Burse, Jessica Saniak, Oscar Rios liked it, and then Heather Dorr. Some people that are fans. Thank you, all you people that are liking our photos. We appreciate your support and your likes.
Yep, I sent out a bunch of invites today again. Let's see. Oh no, 39 total.
Yeah.
Up 44.4% from last week.
Woohoo! That's pretty cool. That's neat to
good.
watch. Yeah, it's neat to watch that stuff. Watch this take off and start having a life of its own, as it were.
Well, we really just started kind of hammering out the Twitter here in the last couple of weeks, so it's caught up to the website. It's sort of a repost just from the website itself. But some people like Facebook over other things, and
that's true.
Whatever it takes. We're just trying to blanket everything. We actually do have a Tumblr as well, but we don't have anybody to man it, so it's there and it's just in limbo.
Yeah.
There's only so many hours in the day.
Exactly.
Although I was trying to see if I could set up a secondary Instagram to go along with my personal Instagram for the Legends of Tabletop. I wasn't able to do it from my phone, so I'm going to go to the website and see if I can set up a second account.
Yeah, clear out your cookies and use a different browser than the one that you use for the Legends, and usually that should be okay.
Well, on the phone, once it's set up, I should be able to just go back and forth because that's what I do with the Twitter.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So sweet. I'm hoping that we can do that because really my Instagram, if it's not pictures of nature and shit outside, it's pictures of games. So I just move all the gaming stuff over to the other Twitter or the other Instagram.
Yeah. Cool.
So I have to look into doing that.
Sweet.
Yep. We want to capture everybody everywhere doing everything.
We want your love. All of it.
All of it.
Wait, what? All right, that's an inside joke. No one's going to get that shit.
I know, but it's funny for me.
How much? How much?
All of it?
That's right. That's up there with that put it in your mouth joke. We'll have to tell it another time. Not safe for work anecdotes from Legends of Tabletop in the 90s. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth. Anyway, too much alcohol.
That's about how long I've known you now, I guess, right? Since the 90s.
1997. Yeah, so we're working on what? 15? No,
20
hang on.
years. 18 years now.
Holy fuck, you old bastard!
I am old. It's
Jesus.
true. Although I did get carded a couple of weeks ago, which
Hmm.
surprised the shit out of me. I
There you
don't think
go.
I look all that young, but
Well,
I'll take it.
if you go to a Wegmans, that's their standard thing to do is to card everyone. So it's kind of nice.
Hmm.
Although when they do it to senior citizens, I just chuckle. Like, wait, really? Come on. No, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, that is kind of stupid.
It really is. All right. Before I even get more silly, do we have anything else to talk about with Necronomicon or things that we're planning for the site and events and?
I mean, I don't think so. I mean,
Hmm.
really, like I said, we were just trying to ride the wave of Necronomicon. We're gonna,
That was a
try
big wave too.
a huge wave. I mean, it was, like I said, better than my wildest expectations could have ever been.
Hmm.
It would have been a good weekend just to come out and hang out. Get to hang out with the Dragon Fisters. We actually met up with the Miskatonic University podcast guys. We hung
Oh
out with them a
yeah.
little bit. We hung out with Chris Lackey from the HP Lovecraft Literary Podcast a little bit.
He's a cool dude.
He's definitely a cool dude. He's
Yeah.
planning on having him come on too. So it was cool just to meet a lot of people, and then everything that came out of that is icing on the cake.
Definitely.
Again, look for us to be a little bit more consistent with what we're posting. We still don't have a schedule that says, oh, we're going to post, Mondays and Thursdays or Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but look to see a little bit more content being generated there. We have some reviews coming up. As always, we'll have interviews and these random things. Our August theme didn't really work out all too much. None of us posted anything about conventions other than this podcast here, which is now a month late.
That's all right.
As far as the theme goes, and we had our Necronomicon up, post wrap up there, but we'll kick around an idea for a theme for this month, and hopefully we'll get some articles up. I have just a ton of things on my plate to get to the website. It's just a matter of sitting down, kind of getting some things done. I am sans my daughter for the weekend, so I'm
So basically, you're walking around the house without your pants on.
Well, I have a pair of shorts on.
Oh, okay.
I mean, as far as you know. I mean, you guys can't.
Well, yeah, that's true. You could be sitting there with your junk hanging out.
But so I'm going to try to knock out a bunch of things this weekend and just stick them in the queue. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Yes.
I'm not gonna promise anything, but
No, don't promise anything.
Theoretically, there'll be some things getting done this weekend.
It's an intention. I mean, I have the intention of having this a working weekend between reading some business books and doing my article and working on the second novella. So I'm going to take the opportunity from the 4 days off from work to make it productive.
Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, I'm going to try to do the same thing. I haven't been to the gym in like 2 weeks, so I'm going to maybe try to go tomorrow. Yeah.
You're definitely going tomorrow, you lazy motherfucker. Go to the gym.
Yeah.
Seriously.
But at least tomorrow's my Friday, so I'm one more day of work for the week. So
hey,
that's good.
So is mine. I'm off Friday, so fuck yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, cool. We'll see what happens. I already have a full plate for while she's not here. I gotta start painting her room, and I have a podcast tomorrow night. My brother's coming over. We actually brought our BattleTech board over here. It's sitting in my kitchen. It's fucking enormous.
That's what she said.
I'll flip the camera around so you can see the board is now sitting in the middle.
Holy
of my
shit! I
don't
think I've ever seen that before. Oh fuck!
Yeah, it's pretty huge.
That's awesome.
So that's going to go in the spare bedroom after Emily's room gets painted, and that's going to be the BattleTech room.
So that's going to be your gaming room.
Well, it's going to be the BattleTech room. There won't be any room to do anything else.
Oh, it's a gaming room. Yeah, that's true. I guess yeah. You could run a game on it or put some chairs around it and have an impromptu game if you wanted to.
No, it's going to be full of terrain.
All right. Well, here's the deal too, because this is content. And I've mentioned this before, but you've ignored me. You ass. Either periscope it or video what you have. Like, hey, this is fodder, dude. Let's pay attention closely.
I'm going to get a pencil. I'm going to write it down.
No, you're not. You indelible. When you're putting the table in there and you're setting up, when you're done, video it and do a quick blurb. Hey, this is, and we'll put it on the site. Like this is the gaming, like before and after, so to speak.
Yeah.
You kind of like, we can like stop motion it and you can show how it's being built, what terrain you have, and then a little quick blurb of the game being played. Kind of like what we did when I was there in the Drunken Battletech. That got good views. Whatever, unless, I mean, anytime you incorporate alcohol in any activity, it's more attractive. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Well, sure. I snapped a couple of pictures of us moving it here, so I'm going to look at setting up the other Instagram today because I have tons and tons of D&D pics, BattleTech pics, crafting shit and stuff. I mean, there's all kinds of things I could throw on there. So once we get the table set up, we'll definitely post up, a video of the table and its new orientation and. As we kind of get under some gameplay, and an Instagram will be good for that because we can, just post pictures because we play just about every Friday when the board is set up. So that's a pretty regular thing. Although that can be kind of boring because it's just the same map over or the same board over and over again with just new mech positions. Yeah,
it's pretty boring. You want it? Yeah, you need like. You wait till I come out there. There you go. You're fine. Yeah, so.
Your ass will be sleeping on the couch because the board's going to be in the bedroom.
I buy a blow-up mattress or some shit and put it in the living room. I don't care.
Yeah, the couch is not all that comfortable.
I'll sleep under the table. I'll sleep under the table. It'll be like a tent fort. We'll drape a blanket over it.
It's going to have terrain all over it.
Fuck the terrain.
No. We're going to be in the middle of the game by the time you come out.
Still drape a sheet over it gently, you fuck.
You can't. There's terrain and BattleTech mechs and shit all over the place.
All right, but I'm sleeping under the BattleTech table.
All right, well, hey, that's on you.
Yeah, and then I wake up in the middle of the night and bang my head on the bottom of it. Knock all that shit over.
They crush you to death.
Probably. Oh, shit. Well, we're coming up. Well, actually, no. You were... We didn't really start this until 11:15, so we're only on 40 minutes. Technically, by our original time limitations, we have 20 minutes left to bullshit.
Oh my God. I don't think I have anything left. This is as bad as having a guest. I don't have anything to say.
Yeah, I don't know. We've talked about everything that was pertinent and some stuff that wasn't.
Yeah, mostly stuff that wasn't.
Mostly shit that wasn't. That makes for good listening.
I hope so.
Yeah. Well, your daughter can go back and when she shows her kids, if she has any, like, look at your grandfather, his dumb shit.
Your crazy old grandfather.
Crazy old grandfather with a tattoo that's sagging off of his fucking arm.
Mm-hmm.
You should grow your hair out.
No, fuck that.
What? You should grow your hair out for like a month. Just let it go for a month. It'd be wild. Just let your beard go and your hair, and the next time we have a podcast, you'd be all wild man and shit.
No, I mean, I could wear a wig for you. I'm not growing shit out.
No, we should do much work. We should do a poll on our site whether or not John should grow his hair out.
Fuck that.
I do want to get a couple modules and set that up on our site so we can see what people want to. I would like to get feedback from the 5 viewers that we have, 5 followers, the 5 strong, consistent followers we have to our site, and see what ideas they have, any suggestions and whatnot, or comments, criticisms, words of wisdom, and Legends is the T-shirt in question that was a big hit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very well done, sir. Very proud of you.
Vistaprint.
Yeah, we'll set up a shop to have this kind of stuff. Yeah, some swag. So when we go to conventions, we can give out whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I should mention or not mention, but it's too late because I already said it. But the MFG podcast on Twitter The MFG cast, technically.
Okay. All right.
They're going to be working with Extra Life coming up here, I think, in November.
Hmm.
Is a fundraiser for Children's Hospital.
Oh, cool.
So we're going to be kicking in a little bit of swag. We're going to pony up 2 T-shirts, and Vince is kind enough to pony up 2 of his novellas.
Yeah, or more, whatever we need. It's good.
Yep, we had quite a few people who took part in the conversation here on Twitter. So hopefully that they're able to raise quite a bit of money for that. We're happy to be a part of that and to donate a little bit of swag to that. It's definitely for a good cause.
Yeah, most definitely. Very cool.
Yep. So look for that. Let's see. They're going to be teaming up with Gaming Nonsense Uncensored podcast, and it's Extra Life 2015. So keep your eyes peeled for that. We can throw a link up on the website there.
Mm-hmm.
And if anybody wants to donate, that'd be greatly appreciated. Definitely goes to kids who are in need, so that's always a good thing.
Indeed. Yeah.
And I guess that's probably about it.
You got nothing else? I got nothing. Yeah.
Well, for keen-eyed viewers of the video cast here on YouTube, will see that I no longer have the white wall of death behind me.
That's true.
So
how many? Do we still have that one watcher, or do they drop off to sleep?
No, we have one tenacious viewer.
That's fucking cool. Hey, one person's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
We can change one life.
For sure.
That's all that matters.
So I guess that's probably about it. I think I may actually go drink another beer and then go to bed.
Yeah, it's midnight for me. I have to work in the morning, so I'm going to brush the teeths.
The tooths?
The tooths, my one tooth, and my one big tooth. And
I'll make sure you get that one.
If we have to, snaggle tooth it right up. And then slip into dreamland. Beyond the silver gates, as it were. All right, cool. All right, well, it is officially 12 a.m. here on the humidified East Coast, coming to you live. Actually, no, it's live.
It's
live. It's live from Arizona. I mean, as far as you setting up but it's really weird as far as time is concerned. It's like a weird Rod Serling bullshit going on. It's 9 o'clock where you are and 12 midnight where I'm at. So right now, I'm almost into Thursday, and you're still on Wednesday, motherfucker.
Solidly into Wednesday.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm almost into Thursday morning.
Well, it certainly does make scheduling interviews and such a little bit more complicated since we are essentially bi-coastal.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I'm on Pacific time. Am I in Pacific now? I don't remember.
Something, but once the time change over here goes back, we'll only be 2-hour time difference, so that's good.
Certainly makes things easier.
That's true. That's what she said. So, having said that, all right. So we're going to sign off now, but we'll see you soon. We'll have an interview set up with one of the lovely Lovecraftian folk we met at NecronomiCon, and we'll have a few game reviews up soon, and I plan on posting an article. Neil, that son of a bitch, will have something up hopefully on Friday. Mine will be up on Monday. I'm not telling you what it's about. It's a secret, so fuck you. Yeah, so.
All right, I've got a couple of things planned too. It's just a matter of sitting down and doing it. I have an unboxing, review, a couple of crafting things I got queued up to work on. So there'll be some things coming. Yeah. I don't know what Jesse and Tondi are working on, if anything, right now. So hopefully we'll see something from those guys coming out here soon. Who knows? It's like herding cats.
It really is, yeah.
All right. Well, if that's it, I thank everybody for either downloading or viewing or whatever. We appreciate you guys coming in and checking us out. Our one viewer just bailed as we're beginning to wrap things up. We appreciate you sticking around for almost the whole podcast here.
Yes, thank you.
So that was episode 8. It was sort of a wrap up of Necronomicon and just sort of meandering bullshit. So thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you next time.
Rock on.